Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about board diagrams for pure dead time process. This system is also called as transportation lag or transportation delay. So transportation lag or transportation delay is very common in bioprocess industries. So whenever there is a flow of fluid from one place to another place, definitely will have this transportation delay. So almost all system in process industry will consist of this transportation delay. So this transportation delay is generally given by transfer function g of s equal to e power minus TdS. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about how to draw board diagram for this transportation delay system. So we know that board diagram consists of two plots. One is log AR versus log omega and second one is phi versus log omega. In creating board diagram, we assume different values of omega and corresponding AR and phi values will calculate. So from the generated data, we draw the board diagram. But if you do not know the AR and phi formula, then we have to first develop the formulas for AR and phi by using substitution method. Substitution method is very simple method. So it consists of three steps. First step is we have to write the transfer function of the given system. In second step, we have to replace S term in the transfer function with the I omega, and we have to write that entire term in the general complex number form, that is Z equal to A plus IB form. We have to get this form. Once we get a complex number form, then amplitude ratio is simply square root of A square plus B square, and phase lag phi equal to tan inverse of B by A. This by using these two formulas, we can calculate the AR and phi for any unknown system. Now coming to our transportation lag system or transportation delay system. So there for this we can write g of s equal to e power minus tau ds. Now we apply the substitution rule. First step is we have to replace s with I omega, so that g of I omega will become e power minus tau d into, in place of s you can write I omega, so you'll get e power minus I tau d omega. Second step is we have to write this into general form, general complex number form, that is A plus IB. To convert that, we use the formula e power minus I theta equal to cos theta minus I sin theta. We use this formula. Here e power minus I, in place of theta we have tau d omega. So if this can be written as g of I omega equal to cos of tau d omega minus I sin tau d omega. Here cos of tau d omega is the real part, that is A, and imaginary part of this complex number is minus I sin tau d omega. So once you get this AB value, then amplitude ratio is simply square root of A square plus B square, that is cos square tau d omega plus minus sin square tau d omega. So this value will cos square theta plus sin square theta value is 1. So amplitude ratio value we get it as 1. Similarly, phase shift phi can be calculated by using the formula tan inverse of B by A. Here B value is minus sin tau d omega and A value is cos tau d omega. Here theta value is same, so sin by cos you can write it as tan. So we'll have tan inverse of tan. Both will cancel. You'll have only minus tau d omega. So phi value is minus tau d omega. Always omega will be in radians, so phi also will get in radians. But in board diagram, we have to write phi in terms of degrees. So to convert radians into degrees, we use the conversion factor 57.2958. So that we'll have minus tau d omega into 57.2958 degrees. So in this way, we have to generate the formula. Now we have to assume different values of omega. See here in the both the formula, we have tau d omega. So instead of taking omega, you can assume tau d omega as the independent variable. Then trend will be same. There won't be any change. So we take different values of tau d omega here. So we started with 0.01 and we ended with 100. Corresponding AR values we have calculated. See here AR term is not having any omega. That means AR is independent of the frequency. So for all frequencies, AR value will be 1 only. So phi term is having some omega term, so it will vary. So we get different values of phi for different values of omega. So once we get AR and phi value, you can, by using this table, you can draw the board diagram. But if you use ordinary rectangular graph, you have to calculate log omega tau d value as well as log AR values. So once you complete the table, by using that table you can draw the board diagram. See, AR value is 1 we got, that means we'll get a straight line only. Whereas phi value will decrease. Okay, at low values this value will be 0. With increasing omega tau value it approaches up to minus 60. In this way, the board diagram can be drawn for transportation delay system. Thank you.